Now, we ran into a pretty big problem with the nicknames for Kene Nwangwu and Kenny Willekes. Now, originally, Willekes was Johnny Tryhard or Rudy, speaking to his walk-on days at Michigan State. But I love me the nickname King Kenny, out of respect to Liverpool legend King Kenny Dalglish. But we can't have two kings because they're going to get run down and cracked by 5'4" offsuit. So, executive decision. And Nwangwu is King Kene from now on, and Willekes is Kenneth Powers Willekes. Woo! That's right. That's the whole video. Nah, just kidding. When Minnesota Fighting Vikings lost Danielle Hunter with that torn pec, obviously it sucked, but it did open up the door for opportunities for some of the younger guys to play some snaps and make their mark on the team. One of those players is 2020 7th round pick Kenny Powers Willekes. Missed all of last year with a torn ACL, but the former Michigan State walk-on has garnered high praise from Andre Patterson in practice. Talk about practice. But then, shocker, they actually got to show it in a game. Versus the Ravens, Willekes played 41 of the Vikings' 98 defensive snaps, generating 4 pressures on 30 pass rush snaps, a 13.33% pressure rate, and yes, LOL sample size, Danielle Hunter's career pressure rate is 13.39%. Not saying, just saying. He had a half a sack just like Lance Armstrong. Would have had 1.5 if not for the dodgy Cameron Bynum penalty, but what can you do? But what was stunning is that bull rush, man. He put Alejandro Villanueva, the stone cold veteran, he put him on skates, man. He pushed him into the Allegheny Mountains. It was beautiful, man. I loved it. And Patterson was very complimentary after the game. Sean Borman, NFL Go. Andre Patterson said he was very pleased with the way Kenny Willekes played on Sunday. He did the things in the game that I told you guys I've been seeing in practice. Talk about practice. He played at a different tempo than pretty much everybody else on the field. I really like his energy. And it also speaks to Kenny's prowess that he supplanted Everson at right defensive end for a lot of the game when he was in. Everson playing all over, playing inside, playing lefty end, righty end, etc. So that's how much they respect Kenny Willekes. Yeah, hey, we'll toss him up against Villanueva, the Ravens' best offensive lineman due to injuries. Bring it on. I love it, man. And like Patterson said, he does bring a different energy. Every single play is like the Alamo. He's just a whirling dervish of knives and energy. So the fact that he is rotating in, he's not going to be a starter anytime soon. And the fact that he can play 30, 40 snaps a game and coming off the bench on third down and just get after it. I love it, man. Especially late in the game. Especially late in a tough slobber knocker game. Those offensive linemen have their ass worn out by Everson, by Wanham, by Danielle, hopefully down in the future. And then Willekes comes in, boop. No big deal. Just all the motor, heart, and hustle, all the superlatives and adjectives. I love it, man. And I think at minimum, Kenny will find himself in the edge rotation going forward. With him, Wanham, again, hopefully Danielle next year, Patrick Jones the second, Janarius Robinson one time, maybe even Everson next year. Hell, I say bring back sack day, it's whatever. But hell of a performance from 79, and it is one of the nice things about the rest of the season where, you know, the Vikings are trying to get off the mat, trying to get back in the playoff race, and you're going to need big-time performances from guys like Kenny Willekes to go forward and replace that production from Danielle Hunter. It's going to be hard. Near impossible, but Kenny's going to give it everything that he's got. But your thoughts and our thoughts. Kenny Powers Willekes versus the Ravens. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to spread that work? Pay that man his money. But until next time, Skull Production Value.